In this video, I will be silently installing Thunderbird. I will also use psexec to execute the installation under the system account, and that's to make sure that the installation is successful no matter what user I'm using to deploy the software. I'm starting this video from my GitHub page, and that's because there are a few bits of information here that I will be using for this video. And I will leave the URL in the description down below. Also, if you want to know more about psexec, you can check out the video that I have in the bottom of the page. And now I will begin this video by downloading Thunderbird executable installation files, and for that I will use the link that I have here. That brings us to the Thunderbird download page, and here we have many different languages that we can choose from, and I will be using the English US one. And I will be downloading the Windows MSI 64-bit. So I will click on that and the download should start. Then I will go to my downloads folder and wait for the MSI file. And now that I have my MSI file, I will right click on it, select copy, and then I will go to VMware Workstation where I have a Windows virtual machine prepared. And here I have the software folder. I will open it and then I will paste in the MSI file into this folder. Also in the same location I have my psexec executable. The next step is to open a command line, so for that I will go to my start menu, type in cmd, and I will run it as administrator. Now we want to change our location in our command line to the location where we have our files. So for that I will click here and copy the location, then I will type cd, paste in the location, press enter. If I type there, I can see my files in the command line. Also, if I use the command who am I, we can see that this command line is currently running under the user admin. Now to switch to the system account, I will be using psexec. So for that I will type psexec executable name -i for interactive -s to start the process under the system user, and then I will type the process that I want to start, and to keep it simple I will start another cmd window. I will agree with the license terms, and here we have another window. But this time, if I type who am I, we can see that this command line is running under anti-authority system, and that means that everything that I'm doing in this command line, I'm doing it as the system user. Once again, we want to change our location, so I will type cd, paste in the location, and press enter. If I type there, I can see my executables in the command line once again. Now to start the installation, I will go back to my GitHub page, and here I have the command that I will be using for the silent installation. And as you can see, I'm starting the command with cmdc. This is not necessary, but it allows us to see when the installation is done simply by looking at the command line. Then I'm providing the MSI file name. Then I'm using a switch qn, and this makes this installation a silent installation. Then I'm using a switch no restart, and that's because I don't want this installation to initiate a reboot on that computer. And then we are setting a parameter all users equals 1. And this makes the installation machine-wide installation, and that means that all the users on the computer will be able to access the software. So I will select this command and then I will copy it, go back to my VMware Workstation, and then I will paste in the command into my command line and press enter. Now we need to wait a bit for the installation to finish. And as you can see, the installation is done, and now we have Thunderbird desktop icon on our desktop. So I will double click on it, and it launched, and it seems to be working just fine. And that's it for this video. In the future videos I will show you how to deploy Thunderbird using different types of software deployment tools such as BDQ deploy and group policy. So like and subscribe if you want to see that, and see you in the next one.